Well, hello, and welcome back to our tweaked Star Wars Saga Edition campaign. This time continuing on our adventure on the Masquerade.
I do not recall much of last time at all. I forgot almost everything.
I think you were falling asleep by the end of it as well.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's why I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you were half asleep.
Yeah, that's what it was. I forgot.
I think we woke you up twice.
You did.
All you need to remember is that Jaren is insane.
Roll a roll a persuasion check.
Since when?
Don't tempt me. It's gonna roll a goddamn. This better be a 30.
That's a natural 20!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I just wanted to see what would happen. You successfully gaslight Elevanta into believing that Jaren's crazy.
God.
Sorry, bro, trust me.
Alfred, you traitor.
Like, it's like, well, like, okay, but let's be honest, Supe's the real crazy one.
And everyone knows that. Except for Supe.
Yes.
Right. And Elevanta,
Elevanta.
apparently.
Well, I guess the intention wasn't clear, so Elevanta could believe that Supe believes that Jaren's crazy.
That's true. That's true.
Fair. No one ever said Alavanta was the sharpest blade in the shed, considering.
Yeah.
How dare you call Alavanta dumb? She clearly thinks me and her are in a romantic relationship just because I used her to get out of a room stealthily.
And she couldn't tell that it was fake. I don't know if she knows about romantic relationship, but she definitely thinks you're interested.
Right.
But pretty much last time was all just that final battle anyway.
Yeah.
In like the room with the
Well, and
it was the hangar bay.
Yeah, the hangar bay.
Right, and then we had that whole like attack on the we had that whole attack on the bridge with that bomb.
Yeah.
We had that bomb
That
thing,
was the session
which we
before.
took care of that. Oh, that was?
Yeah. That combat took so damn long. That combat took so damn.
I thought that was.
Because we had to.
No, because we
had to finish the. Let me double check.
Oh no, you're
there.
right.
Because we had to leave the session in the middle of the combat because it was getting late.
Right. Right, but I thought that the whole bomb thing happened after we brought the girl back to the bridge.
No, that was before.
It was before? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It was before. I do remember
Well,
the order of events.
Well, you haven't put out any video, so.
I know. I've been bad with.
I'm still behind. Oh, please! I'm much worse than you. I have all of my followers are like, is Jax putting anything out?
Oh, he talked about James L. Jones. Cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I've done. I've got videos that I gotta like. The problem is that the last video I made, I made a couple of mistakes, and now it's like the editing process is taking twice as long as it should. So it's like,
Yeah, that's
kinda
where
giving
I've
up.
changed to just going to. I'll stream it and then I'll sort of top and tail it most of the time. I won't worry about going in detail. I'll take out any breaks in between that I notice when I'm editing. But I don't try and do high level edits on a lot of stuff now.
right. Well, the problem is I don't have to do a lot of editing like normal. I made a dumb mistake with my last video with Jeff, and it occurred to me after we made the video that I could have done something else. And so
You remember that
that's where the
video
editing
where
process
I completely missed recording the audio, so we reacted to ourselves reacting, but there was no audio?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was one of the I forget which one it was one of the Heir to the Empire
Yeah.
episodes, right? Yeah. I remember watching this and thinking this is hilarious. Cuz you guys were like you guys like I think I said this or like I have no idea what I said here.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, that was good. I may just like message Jeff and be like, "Hey, do you want to redo the video that we did before?" I'll be like, "What happened?" I'll be like, "I realized that I should have done something different,
Yeah.
and it takes too long to edit."
Yes.
If it was a shorter video, it would be easy, but it's too much.
Well, now that I started actually streaming KOTOR, I finished that on Monday. The Lights I playthrough.
Nice.
And stuff. And so
Oh,
I've
by the
got
way,
those to do. That's why. We are recording now, but I'm going to chop out most of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop...
Okay. Okay, so pretty much we just had that whole battle, right? And then we delivered
The rest of that battle,
the
which took a
girl.
while because there were a lot
Yeah.
of failed rolls.
Yeah, that was
No,
very
Even-
stressful.
Even from the
Never
bad
failed
guy,
rolls.
she was useless.
Seriously. And yet somehow she kept avoiding getting hit. It was
It's
very
all, and
aggravating.
it's always that time where you try to convince them of something that it takes longer, isn't it?
Right. Well, and the thing is that we're trying not to kill them. We're trying to avoid killing them as much as possible.
Yeah,
No,
Supei's a
like
lover,
that
not a
we-
fighter.
Right. Well, when I tried not to kill that Trandoshan, but I just reached that point where I was just, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. He's
I'm
dying.
done. Your patience was done.
It's always the damn Trandoshan.
Mm.
Hey. Yep. So I think that pretty much sums it
It's
up.
alright. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So on the adventure, a couple of things that you could look at if you choose to before we go into sort of the next stage is, as I mentioned, that Duros that Enep talked to, who was going to, I believe Enep promised him some spice for
Yeah.
information.
Yeah,
Okay, here. If anyone has forgotten who we are.
Yeah. And Supei gave Enep that holo terminal with the information about slavers and stuff that will currently be encrypted, I believe. Or you haven't had time to look at it
I'm
anyway.
gonna slip out before the false Bail Organa tries to corner me. Bye bye. I'm running.
Yeah, I should probably look at that encrypted data, maybe, perhaps,
Mhm.
perchance.
Let's look at it together. I'm slipping with you.
Yeah.
What do I got?
Oh, no, that's right. he was going to give you some spice for information on the Republic patrols so that he could avoid them.
The Republic patrols that I know nothing about, right?
But you said that you knew, so...
Yes. We could alternately just capture him and interrogate him.
Alongside the not Chad, yeah.
Oh yeah, is he ever untangled from his capture?
Well, he did come walking out, and then Super did that cartwheel across the hallway.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
What I did?
That cartwheel across the hallway here. When Not Chad came out from the kitchen.
I'm sorry. I don't know I don't know what you're talking about.
Plausible deniability, yes.
I just force persuade myself.
I guess you could do
You
that.
force
I mean,
persuaded yourself.
you could convince yourself like of lies. I think that would make sense, actually.
That would make sense. You don't have the force persuade talent, I don't think. So you would just be persuading yourself with a normal persuasion roll.
Like, no, I didn't do that.
Yeah. What are you
Wasn't
talking
me.
about? That didn't happen.
Some other forearm fella did that.
I know nothing about it.
I think it was
Galaxy.
Notion that did that. Every time there's a problem, just blame it on the Trandoshan's.
Base racism. You fit right into the Warhammer world.
So now Super is also a racist.
Space racist.
A spacious, I should say.
A racist.
So you're legitimately gonna try and convince yourself of that? Or are you just trying to palm it off because everyone knows something happened because you gave the holo terminal to NM?
Hold on. Okay.
I love how, like, most of the rolls are Super just saying something, and I'm like, yeah, roll something for it.
I hope he rolls an absolutely amazing persuasion roll so he just
Yes.
convinces himself, he gaslights himself into believing that he has no connection to this.
Hold on. Persuasion. Oh,
Yeah.
is that forced? Is that forced or?
Oh no, because you don't have the force persuasion talent, I don't believe.
I swear to God, if this is gonna be a 30 thing, the game is out to get me when I need it the most.
Your maximum is 29. 27.
Oh my god.
Now roll an opposing check. Just to see.
What would be an opposing persuasion
Uh,
check?
That's a good question.
That's
It would be
isn't that
wisdom, I think. Or,
yeah, wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom, yeah.
yeah,
You
roll
roll wisdom to counter it.
I swear to God.
Your
this game is
subconscious
out to get
wisdom.
me.
Yes. What little there is of it.
Instead of the little angels on the shoulder, it's the dark side and the light side of the force on the
No,
shoulder.
the dark side's the plant.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just there. Ooh.
Natural 20. That. How do you get natural 20 so close together?
I don't know.
Seriously.
Look. Oh, I'm just gonna say
Seriously,
that
wow.
when I need that later, it's gonna be 1.
Yeah, it will be. Enter combat
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
So he is not convinced himself at all.
So You're trying to tell yourself, no, that didn't happen, not at all, and then you realise, that's stupid.
Yeah, because the natural 20 cancels out the higher roll, even though it's higher, right?
Natural 20 gives the best possible scenario for the outcome that you're trying to roll, or for like an opposed check, it'll defeat the higher number.
I guess it would depend.
That
on
was
his
still a really good
perspective
persuasion.
On whether that's the best outcome or not.
I mean, he's opposing himself. It's the perspective of his subconscious wisdom.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Like, no, that didn't happen. He's like, yeah, it did.
Because there's some things where it's like it tries to say a natural 20 is an automatic win, but in reality, depending on the situation, it can just be the best outcome.
Right.
So Super here is talking to himself, trying to convince himself unsuccessfully that didn't happen.
Self-gaslighting.
He's trying to...
You seem to have a talent for that.
He seems to have a talent for gaslighting. That's always how it happens, isn't it? Or accidentally falling in love.
Accidentally.
Accidentally in love. Oh, I should put on Cantina music. Oh dear. So, anyone else doing much?
Yeah, how do I access this encrypted data?
I believe it'll be a use computer check.
Okay.
Is what is used for decrypting.
You have we have TC11.
Yeah, but he sucks at using a computer.
Wait,
Have you seen Protocol Droid's fingers? They ain't any good at typing.
we have Alamanta.
I think she's just good at mechanics.
Yeah, she's a one-trick pony.
I mean, hey, she saved the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing she has that's good. Everything else is like incredibly mid.
That's how the followers are set up, I guess, to not overpower the
Which, yeah, I can do a
players.
computer use roll.
Is Alavanta 6th level now? Yes, she is. That's alright. You did do that before. Cool. I'm just double checking.
Computer use.
13. You're looking at the code and you're like, man, this is a bit confusing. You can't quite crack it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
You keep getting distracted by thoughts of wondering what Super will do next.
I mean, she's only a Twi'lek.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I'm just a Padawan. I'm not doing anything.
That's not suspicious.
A sweet, innocent Padawan.
Uh-huh.
Innocent. Yeah.
Sure. So I'm gonna bring up to the group here. Should we interrogate this guy who is selling Rylothian slaves, Twi'lek slaves? Or do you think the
Which
captain?
guy?
The Juros dresses Count
yeah.
Dooku. Which at this time I guess is like Jedi Master Dooku.
We'd have to somehow
You cut out there.
Any ideas on how to get him like secluded into like a room or something?
Oh, I mean, I could just tell him that because he's where I'm supposed to give him like data about Republic Patrol routes that we can go like talk
You
about
could
it
always
somewhere.
send Supe to seduce him.
That's true. We can also seduce him.
You have a Robanta. Come on, guys. Chat is enough. Chat is enough. I don't need Count Dooku on my butt.
I'm just imagining you get to the
Excellent choice of
Clone
words.
Wars, you encounter Count Dooku, and you get a natural 20 on him.
Supe is just flashing back. Flashing back to unintentionally seducing Chad.
And at this point, it wouldn't be Count Dooku, it would be Jedi Master Dooku. And you would obviously know it's not him because it's a Juros.
Well,
I'm
by
throwing
this
that
point,
in the highlights memes.
Yeah.
well, I mean, the world does know. Well, the galaxy would know by now that Dooku is now Count Dooku.
Right. He's dressed as Jedi
Or
Master
did we
Dooku.
determine that? Right. Okay, that's right.
I
couldn't
think
remember.
I think that as Jedi, you would be aware that he is one of the Lost 20,
Okay.
and went back to be Count Dooku. So yes, that makes sense. I don't need Count Dooku on my butt, but also this Juros would be dressed like as he was as a Jedi Master. Rather than
Makes
it
sense.
being Count Dooku as he is now.
I'm just thinking of that stupid scene from the
Right.
the 03 Clone Wars show where he's like, that dude's talking, he's like, Abu Jabu Badi Babu Ba Kanduku. And he's just like, indeed.
Imagine the voice actor's got saying that, and he has to not crack up when saying indeed.
Right. I'm sure he's like. I'm sure there's that part of him that's like, oh my gosh, this, like, I'm just speaking. Like, I mean, he actually was speaking in an actual language, though.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Rather than a bunch of
That's
the
one of the
video
things that's
games
kinda
that have the
funny.
regurgitated lines that sound like the language. But you can clearly say they're saying some of the same things for different words compared to the subtitles.
Right.
There's like a good meme with that where it's like someone's talking and like you don't understand a word of it, and so you just reply back, indeed.
Do you imagine like Count Dooku is just pretending to listen to them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I should also, you can also look at the information from the data chip that Elvis Bontra gave you, which was the sort of MacGuffin and why you were here to help the guy, as well as that he promised to give you some information. If you forget all
But
the
is
way
that, like-
back for the motivation for actually coming here, not just saving your girl.
I don't remember this. What?
He
What chip?
for saving so he said that he had important information and that if you save his daughter, then he'll give you the information.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to get that from him.
Which by now we assume that he's given it to you.
Okay. So yeah, we should probably look at that too, but that's not encrypted or anything, right?
No.
What?
I'm just also reminding you of it because it's been a while.
I honestly,
It's
when you said
been-
his name just like doesn't exist in like my database. I was like, whenever blah 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 blah.
Does
I was
not
like, huh?
compute. Does not compute. It does not compute.
This guy.
Right.
The guy that contacted the Jedi and for whatever reason inept to come and rescue his daughter. The Bothan that didn't seem to be acting very much like a Bothan. Because he actually seemed to not want to pay a ransom to save his daughter.
I mean, he did a very Boston-like thing. You
Yeah.
do this thing for me, I give you information.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he just commented that, like, he cares about his daughter. That's not like Bothan.
Yeah, my frame of reference is just Borsk Phalia, and I hate him, so...
Yeah, that's right. Whereas
Right.
Asir
I mean,
Salar is very different.
Right. Like you have to go off of like the ones that we know. It's Borsk Phalia, Asir Sylar, and the one that Dala was sleeping with, whose name for some reason
I don't
Nek
remember.
Buatu.
I,
You can't go off of Airmuth Buatu because he's a bit eccentric.
I cannot believe Dala went from being a loyal Imperial to sleeping with aliens.
and she
I know, it's
became,
the best.
she became a
That's
fairy.
part of the story.
For shame.
Oh, Dala became a
Not
fairy.
my
I forgot
Imperial-
about
not
that.
my chief of state.
Hashtag not my
Hashtag
warlord.
not my Dala.
Yeah, yeah.
Both are good.
That's hilarious.
So yes.
But yeah, if you guys are okay with like talking to that one dude, if I can get him alone in a room, then we can interrogate him. And
It's this dude, by the way. That's the picture I found for Duros. It looked like he was wearing fancy clothes.
is that like that dude from the Galactic Alliance in the comics?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Whatever his name is. That one guy
That one guy.
from those one
No,
comics.
no, that other one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that guy.
I guess I'll go and talk to him.
Nice.
Like,
I'm just
hey!
gonna find Duros in the Ultimate Aliens Anthology, so I have a stat block for him.
Oh, or, you think we're gonna get pretty violent in our interrogation, huh?
Quite possibly. You never know.
Violent interrogation? What are you talking about? We never have that.
Fresh from
Oh,
sending the Dark Side Adept at the airlock, going to talk to the Duros.
Allegedly sending the dark side adept out the airlock. No one knows that.
Allegedly, you just didn't come back with her.
Right.
You could have just let her go.
Right. I did just let her go. I let her go out the airlock. We don't know if she's dead or not. She could have done that Force thing where she, like, you know, cocooned herself when she went out into space like Luke did that one time.
Or Ram Koda.
Yeah. See, we don't know that she's actually dead.
But Anna
You're
Paulson
telling me
doesn't know about those force powers.
No, but the Jedi do.
wait. You're telling me that a woman that couldn't even overcome a Padawan might survive outer space?
I mean, details, schmeetails.
And next you just see the droid come along and rebuild her like Galen Marek. Yeah.
The character isn't dead unless you see them die on screen.
No body, no death.
Next she's gonna come back like Grievous.
And then
Mars.
you're looking out the window and you just see a corpse float past.
It just gets stuck on the command bridge.
better hope that the bridge has a wiper.
And then get stuck on the wiper, and then you try going faster to do it to get it off. Just breaks apart.
Oh. But yeah. Well, what's this Duros's name?
I don't think we ever did names.
Okay, Green Man.
It was a masquerade party, so no one was exchanging names. They were just exchanging
that's
and making
true.
deals and stuff.
So I'll just refer to him as Master Dooku. Master Dooku. Would you care to discuss in private our information we wish to exchange?
Ah, yes. Indeed.
Alright, where's our allegedly private area?
You probably
I would
be
just
separate rooms. Oh, when you try and select multiple tokens, it has a blue highlight around them now. Neat. So
what
you
I
know
would
which
do. I would
token to
just
select.
go. I would just go over here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly,
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Elevanter watching from a distance.
Just menacingly watching.
Just looking at him like, if you hurt her.
No, Bubby, no.
Um,
Caspian. Stay up there.
Oh, I need my protocol droid, clearly.
oh, of course, clearly. I think you can control them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Caspian, I can't. No. My cat is trying to sit on my lap while I'm doing this. And I don't have my table like normal, so, like. I can't let him sit on my lap.
He demands pets.
It
I can
doesn't
give him
matter.
pets. The problem is he
cat's
wants
the
to
boss.
sit on my lap.
The cat's...
He wants to sit on my lap, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. You are
If I had,
his human.
if I had my table, if I had my table, I would have no problem with that. Anyway,
Anyway, yes. You move off into one of the rooms that is prepared for the clandestine deals, rather than the kitchen.
which is down here.
Yes.
This is the
I
kitchen.
decided that down there's the kitchen.
Yeah, this is the deal room. That's the kitchen, and then over here is the hallway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. So,
And so, do you
Alright.
have the information with you?
yeah, right here. Can I like just deck him in the face?
Roll for an attack.
What? What do I? What
I
do
believe you
roll
have
this
unarmed attack there.
in? Let me scroll for it.
You don't have unarmed there. I'll add it in quickly.
Okay.
I believe by default they're 1d4 if I remember correctly.
Alright, is it good?
Yeah, I'll just double check. It's
Okay.
easier to look it up on the wiki for the damage and that.
Just think of like
Yeah, a
me
medium
doing
creature
like
normally deals 1d4 points of bludgeoning damage.
think of like Indiana Jones, like when he punches Nazis. Like that's kind of the thing that's going on right here.
Yeah.
Like,
a small creature deals 1d3 points of bludgeoning damage, plus strength mod. So there you go. Yep, you're good to roll that now.
Okay. Wish me luck. Just like Indiana.
You go to swing, and then the Duros just moves to the side slightly. And then it goes. It flies past his head.
Oh, boy.
So that's how it is it?
Indeed.
So,
I guess I'm now in a fist fight with this guy.
yes, so then he's going to try and hit you. What is it? It says he's got a... Yeah, I guess he's... I'll use this stat block. A 14 probably will not hit you.
What is this based on? Just reflex defense?
Yeah.
I have a 14 reflex defense.
Oh, so that meets it. So he manages to get a punch off on you.
That's great. We're doing solid work here, guys.
I do believe it's if it
end up
meets it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah.
Oh.
Why is end up fist fighting someone?
The guy that I went to interrogate, I went to punch him in the face, and that didn't work.
I mean, you have two Jedi's with you. Can't you ask them for help?
But nobody came over, so...
Yeah.
You didn't ask either of us to join you.
It's true, that's
Yeah.
true, I didn't.
If the result is equal
Canonically-
to or higher than the target's reflex defense, you hit and deal damage. So there you go.
Canonically, I was hiding from Chad. I don't want him to see me.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
He does a whole
That's
one
why
damage.
we're still on
He
the
does-
bridge.
He does 1 damage.
He's punching you
does
in the
that
gut.
Okay. I want to, like, try and sweep his leg out from under him.
All right. You try to sweep his leg out from under him, but you hit his leg, and then your legs fold, and you just fall on the ground. Really? Do I even need to do anything?
No, he doesn't.
He takes out a blaster.
Oh, God. Alavander.
Alavanta's outside the room. She doesn't know what's going on. And TC11's going, oh dear.
This whole magazine is just like...
The Shatner. I
And
love
so,
it.
I'm now
Yeah.
prone.
the Shatner troll. Yeah, there's a little markers for that, remember?
Oh, I forgot, yeah. How do we do those? Here they are. Did we say it was the crawling man?
Yeah, I think it was
Like
the
this?
one with the fire coming out out of his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a radio? Couldn't you just... Couldn't end
And you do have comm links.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But she's too busy flopping on the floor. She's...
Does TC have a comm link?
I don't think it's in his inventory. He has an audio recorder. But he doesn't have a comm link. So theoretically he was recording the whole conversation.
I I imagine this is gonna go to the whatever is the equivalent of YouTube in Star Wars.
It's gonna be a TikTok short. So
I guess it is technically his turn since he pulled a gun on me.
yeah, so he's going to aim it at you and say, "Don't move. Who are you?"
Let's see here. What am I gonna do?
Couldn't you call Elevanta for help?
I am going to try and persuade him that. Oh god.
So
what am I
funny thing, Elevator doesn't have a comlink either.
Bruh. I am going. Actually, it'd be a deception. I'm gonna try and deceive this guy into thinking that this is all a test from whoever his like benefactors are.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna do a soup just like say fist fighting is a way to romance someone.
In my culture, this is how we show love. Yeah.
Well, if this doesn't work, we might have to go to that extreme.
12. Does he have anything wisdom? So it's not a plus or minus anything. Okay.
If that fails, I can re-roll it.
It failed, so you can try to
Okay.
re-roll it.
Because that's my Twi'lek deceptive special quality.
Oh yeah. I remembered you had something like that.
Oh! It was worth a shot.
Worth a shot. His eyes just narrow and look at you.
I'm just gonna give him a shit-eating grin.
And then he's going to try and grapple you and grab one of your Leku.
Oh, owie.
So, grapple's a strength based thing. I haven't used grapple a lot. Let me double check rules.
Well, guys, this interrogation's going very well.
Version of a grab
It sounds like
attack.
it, you know.
Meanwhile, Jaren and I are just chilling
So
on
yeah,
the bridge.
it's treated as an unarmed attack, but it doesn't do any damage.
What do I have to do to resist a grapple?
I believe if it's treated as an unarmed attack, so you would need to just have a higher reflex defense.
Oh, okay.
But when it's your turn, you can try to break out of it.
Okay, so I am grappled.
Yes. So he
Have you?
grabs your Leku and lifts it up, and he points a gun in your face. Who are you really?
Bond, James Bond.
Well, that's not good. Hmm.
Oh, this is interesting music to have while we're going. Hang on.
If there's music, I can't hear it. But
I just changed it, but yeah. You can
Most
have
of the time, the
some-
Roll20 music just like doesn't work for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
How do I hear the
Unfortunate.
music?
So if you go over to settings
Oh, master
on
volume.
the
It does have
Yeah,
well,
master
it should be
music
or no,
volume.
go to jukebox. Sorry, go to
Yeah.
jukebox.
I forgot how it looked for a player.
Um.
Hold
Oh
on.
wait, no, you don't. Okay, no, you don't. You don't do that there. So it should be. What is it? It's
The master music
history.
volume level? I have
It's
it on. I
100
have it on
already.
100.
No, yeah, the master music volume level. You just adjust it. I have mine at 18, so
You
it's
might
like just
be
low
able
enough that I can
to
hear it.
Okay, I hear
reload
it,
the
I hear it.
tab and it might play.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you just
I'll
raise it
reload
up
the
until you hear it.
Yeah, mine's on 100,
Like-
but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I let it.
Weird.
I let it play. I let it get to where I
This is
want
such
it.
a
I-
and
tense
I leave
music
it.
for a failed interrogation.
Yeah,
It's tense.
yeah, it just doesn't work for me.
It's and
Very weird.
I guess it could be like this one a bit more or something.
Do we have a? I sense a disturbance in the force. Moment,
You could
just to say, like,
roll
oh,
a force sense to see if you can feel something.
what is that? Force something? Hold on.
I believe that so use the force check, but it's using it to sense something.
This is very
Or
weird. I'm gonna Google why Roll20 is
Yeah.
Roll20.
'Cause
Unless
Okay, hold on.
I figured out the problem.
Yay.
For some reason, my computer turned my Firefox volume all the way off.
Ah, of course.
Use the
Classic
force.
Windows. Classic.
Where's use the force?
It's the bottom one above all
see
the
it.
custom ones.
Oh no!
Because if you're trying to convince yourself to memory hole what happened,
He's distracted.
you just feel like you can't feel the force at all in this moment.
It's like,
But you're
Can
still
I-
self-talking and trying to convince yourself, but it's not working.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to our friend here. I'm gonna try to get our information that. Hello there.
Jedi Master Van Hey.
Not yet a master. Thank you though.
He does.
Uh,
Appreciate your help in rescuing my daughter.
Yes. Well, of course. I believe you said there was some information you had for us.
Ah, yes. I was just so overjoyed of reuniting with my daughter that I didn't realize.
Oh, of course.
You
I
go
understand.
And he hands you a data chip.
Okay. Thank you.
And so I
Do I have
guess
to
if
roll anything for this?
No.
Or should I roll anything for this? Okay.
I mean, you can call for if you think that you trust them and you want to try and roll an insight check. But that's more if you call for it than should I roll anything?
You know, an insight check might be a good idea. Just might.
19.
can I convince the pilots to let me drive the ship?
Oh no! We'll deal with that afterwards. I'll do
Oh,
the
boy.
result from this
Yeah,
insight
we'll deal with
check
this in a moment. Let's finish this here. So do I trust him?
So yes, it seems like he doesn't speak any lies, and especially in the Force, you just feel
It's a very odd
positive
bottom.
you feel positive emotions mixed with relief and worry. Because I'll just tie in what you feel in the Force with insight when you're a Jedi or Force sensitive.
Oh, I do have a data pad. Okay.
Okay. Now, Super, roll
I'm gonna
that
go-
persuasion check.
I'm just gonna go like, okay guys, can I just to distract himself from the voices in his head.
There's just the two Biffs that are the pilots.
The pilot's looking kind of good.
For... That could be his natural skin tone.
Mm. $21. And like, oh, you to question a Jedi. And they step back from the controls and then you take over.
Call it.
Meanwhile,
If
back
yeah.
with Enep.
Yes.
Who are you? It goes into like full Batman mode.
Can I? This is a crazy idea I had here thinking about this. Would this work?
Oh no.
Could I roll either a physical or a life sciences, whichever these things are, to try and figure out like a weak point on him?
Ooh, I like that idea.
Would it be like life sciences?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll check the descriptions of those.
Yeah, I don't know which one it would be.
No, I'll bring him up.
I could check.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I could open the Google.
Yeah, I'm just finding the knowledge here. So, life sciences, the first thing it says is biology. So, yeah. Physical sciences, so life sciences are things like biology, botany, genetics, archaeology, xenobiology, medicine and forensics. So that'd be the one. And for reference, physical sciences are astronomy, astrogation, chemistry, mathematics, physics, and engineering.
Okay.
So it would be life
So-
sciences for this.
Okay. So I want to do a life sciences roll to see if I can find like a weak point on this dude.
Ooh. So you recall from some of your studies about Duros that I don't actually know if they have a biological weak point, but let's just say that their eyes are a weak point.
Their eyes are well, because that makes sense because they got big ol' eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
At least I have the Duros page of the Alien Anthology here, so I can double check that.
So.
You know, you could try. You could intimidate him. You say, "Got your nose."
Have you seen a Duros?
Exactly.
If you say that to Arduros, he's gonna stare at you like, "Are you insane?"
I mean, he is, but that's besides the point. Yeah. You know that their eyes are very sensitive, so there will be a weak point.
Okay, so could I spit in his eyes since he's really close to me, like with a gun, yelling in my face?
Yes, go for it.
What the heck
That'll
do
do
I
it.
roll?
That's a good question. Is that classed as a ranged attack?
Would that? Yeah, that's what I was asking. Would that count as a? Oh,
Right.
what was it? Dexterity?
I imagine so.
So do we just roll a dex then?
Yeah. Or a d20 because
Okay.
your modifier's 0.
Yeah. I just roll a dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he's just spitting his eyes and he sort of distracts and lets go of you because you meant to wipe his eyes.
Okay, I'm going to call on my comlink for backup while backpedaling towards the door while I'm still on the floor.
Okay, then we cut to Supe. Roll your piloting check.
Melody check. Hold
I'm gonna put myself like right here at the door, I guess.
Ready to get out. Oh no!
We're all gonna die.
Good thing we're in deep space.
You're orbiting a planet.
Okay, but like, there's plenty of time.
You immediately start to feel a shift in the... Everyone feels a shift as the ship starts to change direction.
Should we roll perception checks here?
Sure.
See if we can perceive what's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're probably
does
the
that
most
include
likely to
me?
be
That's what I
near a
wanna do.
window. You're probably most...
Does that include me?
That's true. No, because you're doing it.
You're just focused
Well,
on...
actually, probably a good idea.
It's-
Probably a good idea. Maybe we
Sure,
should
why
roll
not?
perception to see if he realizes what he's doing.
Oh. So you've been so focused on piloting, and then you look out the window and go, "Hey, is that a corpse?" And that's when the ship starts to change direction. And it's the corpse of the
Okay.
Sarian dark side adept that you fought earlier. Because you rolled that high.
I'm just
And
trying
I'm
to put
like-
okay, it's Martha.
Martha, oh yeah. Jaren's probably got a lower difficulty as well because you'd be the most likely to be near a window. So you
Right.
notice as you're pondering what this charter ship could hold and look out the window that the ship's starting to go towards the planet. Like straight into it.
Like, what is
Unless his
going on?
course has changed.
Wait, this is bad because weren't the guys that were trying to hijack it take it to this planet?
You can assume that.
We don't know. It was already orbiting this.
They
planet.
had us. The huts that were trying. The hut employees that were trying to take control of the ship were trying to take it to their shuttles. They also had an orbit. That's the part you do know.
Right.
I'm just gonna see if the Bith notice.
Can I roll that?
The Bith just run
Can I
up to
roll
Super like, no, don't do that.
Can I roll tactics? Tactics knowledge. Because it says techniques and strategies for disposing and maneuvering forces in combat. Does that count in ship?
I don't think that's applicable here.
Okay, I was thinking
If
if
you're
that
thi-
applies in ships.
How
not
do
really
you
in
think
combat.
it would apply? Like, what are you trying to
You
know about?
ship maneuvering.
So,
trying
technology,
to-
function and principle of technological devices?
No, like practicing ship maneuvering.
That's called
Something I read from
piloting.
like
Which you
okay,
rolled
this-
and you got a natural one.
Okay.
Okay, with the encouragement of the Biff pilots, you can try to correct your course. And you
I'll
just sort
roll
of
piloting
snap
again.
out of noticing that there's a corpse floating out the window.
It's Martha. Can I roll piloting? Do I have
Yeah,
to
roll
on
piloting
something?
again.
Yes, roll piloting again.
Please do.
This is ridiculous.
Wait!
Hey!
Take the force.
And everyone notices as the ship seems to correct itself and go back into orbit.
Okay, I'm gonna put the data chip in my data pad now.
Okay, how did the shift in the ship affect Ennep?
Well, they've got the internal gravity stuff, so it didn't really do a whole lot gravity-wise, other than people feeling a shift
Oh.
of direction.
I
And
mean,
of
it would have
course,
to be
being a clandestine room, there aren't windows either.
It would have to be like a
Right.
hell of a maneuver to
Or
like
viewports, I should say. Yeah, it would have
to move people around.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Like she knew something was going on. Like this might be potentially dangerous. What's going on?
You're just like, is this connected to the Duros attacking me?
The Duros defending himself. I kind of attacked
Defending
him.
himself, yeah.
It's like, is he force sensitive?
What is he
Did
doing?
I just pick a fight with another force adept?
Is he the
Well,
Sith
if
Lord?
it's like the last one, it'd be okay.
Is he the Sith Lord? Yeah.
Could be. Turns out this is actually Count Dooku. It's Count Dooku dressed as a Duros dressed as Count Dooku.
Yes.
Right.
Count Dooku dresses
That
as
would-
Duros, dressed as Jedi Master Dooku.
yes.
Yep. Yep. This is Dooku Inception right here. Okay, so I just put the data card into my data pad.
Alright. So you can get a...
Should I?
Oh, what are you... You were asking something. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm wondering, like, what I would do. Like, should I roll anything for this? Like, obviously, I'm
You can
opening
just
it up and
read the
looking at it.
information.
Okay.
It's in standard Orabesh.
Okay.
So you see information about some droids that were taken separately by a renegade group of Nemoidians
Freaking
Okay.
that are attempting to research certain unknown improvements on the droids.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna have
the
to.
possible leads that we can get to once everyone's together, I guess.
Okay.
I forget. Did Ennep try to contact us or forgot?
Yeah, I did calm you guys. That would be like
And then we got distracted by the piloting check.
yeah. So I'm like screaming into my comlink while backpedaling towards the door while this is going on.
Like,
Do we hear
what?
it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm like, I need help.
Do we hear
We
that now?
are
Do we
going
have to roll?
to die.
It's like, oh my god.
Do we hear that? Do we
Elevator,
hear that
come
just
on,
now?
let's go.
Yeah, I think Supe was suitably distracted that he didn't hear.
But I
Yeah.
did roll perception, right? Shouldn't I
You
hear
did
that
roll
now or
perception.
something?
You heard it, but you
Like-
were correcting your piloting, so whether it registered.
It didn't register in your head. It didn't register.
I'm just gonna let go of the steering wheel. Like, you know what? That's enough piloting for one day.
The bit immediately just take over and set it back to an autopilot orbit.
Rule number
Okay,
1:
now I'm down here.
not let Supe pilot a ship. Don't let it happen.
They didn't know that, to be fair.
I was like, I'm creating a book of rules about Supe. Rule number 1: don't
Yeah,
let him pilot a
right.
ship.
As part of NM's journal. Pasted in the front of us like sheets of paper with the rules about Supe. Or I guess
Yes.
It's a lore book.
addendum notes.
It's one for the archives.
Yeah, since it's like a digital journal, I'll put like footnotes or something.
Yeah, footnotes.
It's gonna be in the Jedi archives.
Yes.
Yeah. It will be, yes. So, in the time it takes for
Entering
Jaren
combat.
to get
Oh.
there, because he
Right.
also has to sort of find the room, the Juros recovers and then
Right.
sees Anup trying to escape and takes a shot at her.
Oh, one. Haha.
Haha, and it goes wide because now he's having trouble seeing.
That's right.
Okay, Anup.
I'm gonna activate my personal energy shield.
Haha. Which is
It's
that
not got
much charge left. But it's
And
still
it's not got
something.
much charge, but you know, it'll stop a shot at least. What is that? A standard action?
I think
a quick,
it's like a flick of a switch, so it could be a swift action.
Okay, cool.
Not that
then
we're
I would
going
like.
too hard on that at the moment.
That's true. Yeah, I would like to then pull my pistol out and then try and like stun blast him.
Okay. Was it on the sun setting from before?
It is currently on the stun setting. If you look at my
Just
sheet.
so happens. Nice. That's good. So when Supe was trying to do whatever he was doing with that person, you had it on stun. Yeah, cool.
I do have to switch the damage around because the damage is not accurate though.
Yeah.
I probably switched it back to the regular damage after I
Yeah,
stunned,
because
but I
you're
didn't
like, you'll
actually.
probably end up switching it back. You go, yeah.
But then I didn't. Alright.
So that'll hit him, and he's looking a bit disoriented now,
Awesome.
but he's not quite down.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the force to knock his blaster out of his hand, and if I'm lucky, hit him in the face.
So you open the
With it.
door.
Right. Oh, I forgot the door's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I open the door, I see him, and I see them pointing guns at each other. I see them pointing their blasters at each other. So I just use the force and just try to knock his blaster out of his hand and into his face.
Alright, there we go. The blast is small, so you could have just done that. But yes, it goes easily. It's a small object, so you only need to use move object for medium and higher for reference. But yeah,
okay.
that definitely
So I could have just used the force then,
yeah
for that one then.
I think it's a DC of 10 to succeed on the light objects.
Okay.
But yeah, that definitely it flies up and the butt of it hits under his chin and he just falls back, knocked out.
Nice.
Just totally knocked him out. Yes. Finally a success.
Yes. You didn't kill someone for once.
Alright, let's tie him up.
Yes.
Do we have anything to tie him up?
I think.
I have ropes.
Alavanta saw Jaron running along and joins you. What happened?
I have binder cuffs.
Okay, that'll work. Fine.
I think they're the same binder cuffs
cuff
that
them.
were on the Dark Side Adept.
Yes, I believe so. Let's see. Yeah, I currently only have my lightsaber, my glow rod, my data pad, and my long range comlink.
So yeah, I'd like to slap them. I'm getting a lot of use out of these binder cuffs this
Yeah.
mission.
Slap
On that
those
fella.
bad boys on him.
Okay.
And you see just draw
Well,
something to
Emmett, what do you
come
wanna
out
do
as
with
you
him?
turn him over.
Well, I want to figure out who he's working for, and like where the slaves are being taken to, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay.
figure this out. This is he's enslaving my
boy.
people.
I need to pull up the galaxy map and see where's close to where we are. Or where, I guess where's close to
Ryloth.
where Ryloth and all that for a way through to where they would be sent.
Not us always constantly creating more work for Cal.
Hey, he's a GM. That's what they do.
It's
Yeah.
true.
No one else volunteered yet.
My favorite one that I've ever had to do on the Cthulhu sessions was whenever Johnny and Morgan were like, "Yeah, let's go to freaking Miskatonic University to go look at this information because Morgan's a professor there," and it's like, no. I have nothing for that. But we worked it out.
Yeah. I just need to pull up the big ass one, okay. Now I need to actually find Ryloth.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's.
I'm looking at the big one that I have in the other area. I'll see if the grid coordinates in the Essential
R17,
Atlas are similar. R17.
allegedly, per Google. Well, per Bing, but it's on the Corellian run, or near the Corellian run.
Yeah. I'll trust that then, and then I'll have to figure out which Aurebesh layers are again.
You mean you don't have it
17.
memorized by now?
No.
I used to.
And apparently this map is slightly different anyway. But there's Smuggler's
Oh.
Run. There's Ryloth. It was just one over. It was in Q17 in this map.
Okay, wow. Whatever.
That's alright. He's still unconscious anyway. He's still unconscious.
Are we sure he's still alive?
He was pistol whipped. He wasn't shot. or stabbed.
Yeah, and
He may have brain.
when I shot
have
him,
brain
it was just a
damage.
stun blast.
Right.
Although stun blast
And
do
it
have a
is-
super rare chance of killing people.
Right.
He may have had brain
It happens.
damage.
Not
he was-
with that little damage, no.
No, and plus he was still alive when my stun blast had hit him, and then you attacked him. So my stun blast didn't kill him.
Right. I knocked him out.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do with this guy?
I gotta.
Interrogate him.
Yes. I must know. Where is he taking my people?
Oh, assuming
he
the
working for?
interrogation succeeds, yes.
Well, there's always an airlock nearby.
There's too many
Make sure your
planets.
Jedi
There's too
friends
many
don't find out.
There's too many planets because the majority of them were only used or mentioned once.
Excellent. Then you can just say some planet that we know nothing about. It's fine.
Yeah. Let me double check this planet then to make sure there's nothing about it that's gonna be an issue. Oh, apparently it's very similar to an actual place name. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. I guess you'd use this room still?
Sure, it's secluded, private. Even though people definitely heard gunfire.
Meanwhile, I'm just chilling here with the Bothans.
What are you doing to the Bothans?
I was
And the Biff
I don't
will
know
be
where-
there too, the pilot still.
I don't know where you guys are. It's like, so you like jazz?
No, that's not called jazz.
It's called jizz.
Fake fan, fake fan.
Yeah, we're gonna retcon that too. So, you like jizz? Roll a persuasion check. I assume you're talking to the daughter.
No, I'm talking to anyone. I'm just making topic
Anyone.
because I don't know.
You,
Because I don't know, like I don't know where
you'll
I don't know
need,
where you guys are. I was like,
you'll need a
Don't say that to the
target.
daughter. She's 12.
Yeah. Well, it could be the father, it could be the
you know-
Biff. You need someone to target here on the bridge.
Historically, he only goes after male characters in his romances.
That's true.
yeah, we're not
Except
going
for
for
the
the happiness.
Syrian.
So it could,
Except for the Syrian.
Okay, that's true.
I'm
That's
gonna-
true.
but that wasn't
I'm
successful.
gonna go for-
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
go for the dad because the dad is, the client.
Oh my god.
If I talk to the to the traumatized daughter, I don't think she would. I know, she would be perceptive to that.
I don't know. She
Yeah.
could be emotionally vulnerable right now.
This is bordering on
But let's
extremely
not cross that
inappropriate
line.
here.
Let's not.
It's like I don't want to say the word because
Yeah, we won't cross that
yeah,
line.
not appropriate. Not appropriate.
He's just making topic. He's just making topic because you guys are like, where did the others go? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to them.
All right. I was trying to search the wrong PDF. That's why it's still on the Essential Atlas. I'm just gonna check
Meanwhile,
general Bothan
meanwhile, you guys
stats.
are interrogating things. I'm just here talking to the client.
You're just talking about jizz.
I mean, I can't talk about weather. I
You
can't
know,
talk about weather though.
You know, I swear George Lucas knew exactly what he was doing when he named that music.
Oh yes, he
Yes,
did.
100%.
Bro was just
Alright.
goofing around.
Oh yeah. Well, he also refused. He also told Carrie Fisher she wasn't allowed to wear underwear. So
There's no underwear in
There's
space.
no underwear in space. Yeah, that's canon.
right.
Super can probably
Everyone
attest
just-
to by now. Super. So yeah,
Well, to be fair, he hasn't actually slept with anybody
yeah, true.
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. So yeah, he opens up and seems friendly. It's like, oh yes, that is why I hired the musicians for the party. They're famous jizz players.
If jizz from one side of the galaxy to the other.
They've jizzed high and low.
I can't believe it's called jizz. I thought you guys were just joking.
No,
It
actually is. It's like a whole running
Seriously,
joke.
that's what George Lucas named it. It's like, I wish we were just joking.
That's like something came up about puns a little bit ago. That was between sessions when we were talking on my server, and I'm like, yeah. So about Master Soon Bates.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Is anyone
just gonna
gonna
have, like,
try and involve Supe in the interrogation, or is he just thinking it'll do better
Yeah,
without him?
and then like,
We can just pretend he's just enjoying himself. You know.
Yeah,
Enjoying-
he
we
doesn't know
don't
the interrogation's
need
going
him.
on.
No.
I'm not gonna go
we
get
we
him.
don't need him for this.
I thought
We
I
don't
would
need him
ask
for
the
this.
question.
Now, if at some point we need to torture him, we could have him make him some food.
oh my god.
But we'll let Supe know that we're interrogating the guy if we get to that point.
Right.
I mean, so you meanwhile we're just gonna talk about music. I'm something about
I
musicians
don't know
myself.
if I'll even get to my planned out adventure in this session. We'll just be interrogating dudes. Shenanigans. Which is great.
Well, that means you don't have to prepare for next time.
Yeah, exactly. It's free real estate.
That's right.
So, what do you do to set up for the interrogation?
In this room.
Wait, are they still in the same room? Like in the
Yeah,
storage room or something?
it's a room set up to be for clandestine dealing, so they don't have viewports, and they're soundproofed and all of that. So that dealings can take place without prying eyes or ears.
I guess we should be like all in the room.
TC just going, not again. What is going on?
I'll have TC record our interrogation.
Oh, he's been recording the whole time. But yes.
This is gonna be recorded as a war crime.
Good thing we're not at war.
It's probably how 3PO had all his sound effects for his stories to the Ewoks, as he just recorded sound bites.
You're
Right.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's a
then-
good one. That's a good one, right? You could add, even if you want to, you could add it like, oh no, like C3PO sound or something.
Yeah.
So what you do? So if it gets too if it gets too hairy, we could wipe out the last 12 hours or whatever.
Or wipe the droid's memory banks entirely.
He'll never fully develop a personality.
We have to keep wiping him to cover up our crimes.
You replace his brain with a B1 battle droid's brain, servo brain. That'll teach him.
That's right. We want an incompetent droid.
Who wants a competent one? I mean, seriously.
It's true.
So, are you doing anything to the room or in the room to prepare for
I just want
interrogation?
to know what's in the room.
Ah, right, that's what you meant. So there's a table and chairs and a isolated holo terminal, so it's separate from the ship network.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna put him in one of the chairs and have him manacled in a way that he can't stand up out of the chair.
Nice.
I want to shine a bright light in his face too.
Oh yeah, that'd definitely be a lamp of some sort there.
Yeah.
Or you have something on you that you want to use.
I don't know if I do. Do I have a glow rod or anything? I do have a glow rod. Yeah, I could use a glow rod.
Yeah. A glow rod.
Max setting glow rod right in his face.
Yeah. So the green glow rod crackling to life and casting his blue skin with a sickly pallor.
Yes. And I'm sure his big ol' eyes are sensitive to the light.
Yeah. I just noticed that there's drool coming out of his mouth as you push him onto the chair and he's unconsciously slumping there. Knocked him out good.
Was there any drinks or anything in the room?
No, but you could get some from elsewhere.
I'll have TC go get us some water.
Of course, mistress. And he goes off. Comes back with some water.
Yeah.
He's got 3 glasses of water.
Okay.
One for each of you, not for the Juros.
Yes. I'm gonna take mine. I'm gonna splash it in the Doris's face.
Okay. I'll just see if the Juros wakes up. I'll say that's enough for him to wake up, because it'll be like the Constitution rolls to regain consciousness.
Gotcha.
Plus, you splash water in his face. He blinks and then tries to move and notices that he's shackled, and then he looks up and sees the 3 of you surrounding him. Alavanta, Jaren, and Enep.
I'm gonna ask him, what about Alavanta?
I was just gonna go Alavanta's there with a servo wrench hitting it against her arm menacingly.
Plop. Plop. Plop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be like, where are you getting your information from about the Twi'leks?
Alright. It
Need to do
would be intimidation in this setting.
Ooh. I have a special thing for intimidation, I think.
Whoa. Yeah, he probably didn't even notice that Jaren was a Jedi. He just got knocked out by it flying up in his hands.
Great. So
Oh,
he doesn't know.
I just have presence, which means I can make an intimidation check to intimidate a creature as a standard action instead of a full round
Yeah.
action.
So in combat,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Alright. I'll try and intimidate this guy. I'm not very intimidating, though. Oh.
You are,
Oh, maybe I am.
apparently.
You are. You say you're not.
We only have a 5 on intimidation.
You could scream at him. Where's Martha?
Oh, that's why you're not there, Super. That's why. Because you just randomness doesn't end up actually helping the interrogation. Yeah. He spits on the ground at your feet, and as I get them from various sources.
I'm gonna shove the...
Tween-
Ooh. Ooh. Hmm.
I think I'm gonna slap him across the face. Say try again.
Go for the attack roll for unarmed. Oh, it worked this time.
I think you killed
That
him.
was just enough to hit him as well. He's got his defense is 11.
Nice.
His head goes to the side with a. And some of the drool flies onto the wall, onto TC.
Try again.
Do you want me to list them all?
Sure.
I come to this gathering regularly to gather information. And I gather information from sources inside the Republic. As well as pirates and as well as pirates and traders. He's still trying to hold back, technically answering your question, but he's still not getting everything.
Can I do a gather information roll?
I don't know
that
if
how
that
that works?
applies in this circumstance.
Yeah, I don't remember what the gather information does. Or would it be an investigation or an insight or I'm just trying to I'm trying to pump him for more information.
Insight would be if you're trying to see if he's lying. If
Right.
there's something more underneath this, what he's saying.
Well, I don't have a very good insight, so...
Gather information is more make contacts, learn local news stories, and gossip. So,
It does say acquire secrets.
going around the streets and finding out stuff, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's always intimidating him. Again, with another question.
That's true. What sources within the Republic?
Whoa, you're rolling good on that intimidation.
Finally, I'm rolling good. After I almost died.
Now let me check information before I say something I shouldn't. A certain senator. do not know his exact identity. He always uses a layperson.
Okay. Well, it has to be somebody with intimate knowledge of the Ryloth sector. I want to ask him now, where are they taking the slaves to? Me to do intimidate again?
Yeah, you're keeping going, aren't you? 16? Yeah, that'll be enough. Or you take them to market and sell them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do not always go to the same place. But we have a clearinghouse, the Thokosia system.
The what system, did you say?
Thokosia, Thokosia.
Okay. This is some good progress here, okay.
Or I guess it will be the Thokosia system if you're pronouncing it differently.
Thokosia, I don't know. Thokosia. So I'm gonna ask him if he was connected to the kidnapping ring on the ship.
Regarding specifically the daughter at the bottom.
Yeah, the daughter, yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm not so crass to I'm not so crass as to actively kidnap someone while I'm making a deal.
Slaver with a heart.
Not that he doesn't take kids, he just doesn't do it at the same time as he's amongst everyone making deals.
Right. He knows when it's time to parlay and when it's time to, do his job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna turn to my my Jedi friend here and say, "Is there anything you want to know from this guy?"
Let's see. How many slave deals do you work out in a year?
Okay. He probably doesn't notice you're a Jedi then. Are you trying to play good cop or bad cop?
No, I'm gonna go with good cop, so I'll go with persuasion.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh.
There we go, this interrogation is going swimmingly.
And I don't even need to use the Force.
All you need to do is not have Supe in the room.
Oh wait, I made the interrogation faster.
But less efficient.
On average, I arrange about 5 to 10 shipments per year.
And how many?
Oh, did you cut off just then?
I'm trying to figure out the right wording.
That's alright, because you cut off earlier, I wasn't sure.
And how many life forms would be in each shipment, approximate?
They can vary depending on the species and other details.
Assuming they're all humanoid.
each shipment could be up to 100 individuals.
Jesus.
So roughly 500 a year.
Yes, roughly.
Give or take, we'll say 60.
Some have more, some have less. Sometimes some make it good deals to be able to have more shipments.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, the merchandise is well cared for.
That merchandise. God. It
You
absolutely
realize
a
that
bit.
you do realize this is a Twi'lek with me, do you not?
You're a Togruta.
Yeah, but Togrutas aren't as regularly enslaved.
But they have been enslaved before.
They have, but
Yeah,
Twi'leks are
yes.
the
Yes.
primary
Do you own
slave
her?
source. Oh boy. Emma, do you want to hit him? Again?
Yeah, kinda. Actually, you know what? I wanna grapple him and put the light up in his face, and then ask him what the name of his organization is.
Nice. So, the grapple just works as you do the attack roll, but it doesn't do any damage.
There's just a grapple roll,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I think on the sheet. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Even though they don't have hair, you manage to grab like at the nape of his neck and force his head into a position with the glow rod right in his face.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask him then, what's the name of your organization?
And the intimidation would have a bonus then of I think it's +5 when you get bonuses to things.
Okay, so put a 5 in there.
Yeah. Alright, it's doing really well. I wonder if I should be rolling his wisdom to just try and resist. No, he can't. He's not that good at things. So his lips curl up in a little bit of a smile as I improv a name. Or is it connected into something wider? It could be. Yes. Okay, his lips curl up in a little bit of a smile as he says, Black Sun.
Bruh. Jesus.
You just see it opening all the cans of worms.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you wish to roll to see if you know what Black Sun is?
Oh, the big galactic lure.
Yeah.
No,
Theoretically, I should know. 19. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, you both got the
19.
same roll. So you both have a reasonably good understanding that Black Sun is a criminal organisation, obviously. You probably don't know all the ins and outs of the internal structure, like the Virgos overseeing different areas and sectors and that sort of stuff. But you're aware that they're a criminal organisation, they deal in various illegal activities, and they've been persistent throughout thousands of years.
It's not good.
Okay.
Goes on this whole plot thread and then ends up destroying Black Sun. It's like, hang on, what happened to continuity?
We can just... They can rebuild.
Yeah. Maybe you're the
Or it's
reason they're
just
not really
the same
around.
organization with this name.
Later.
It could just the same naming. Like,
Yeah.
you're telling me someone didn't think of a gang name that's Black Sun.
It's just a completely
No-
separate organization.
No illegal organization would dare to take their name.
What are they gonna do?
I mean, if they've
Sue you
already
for copyright
been,
infringement?
if they've already been disbanded, I mean,
Hmm. Yeah.
that's what happened after Shizor died. They fell apart, and then someone tried to rebuild it, and
Yeah.
well, they failed. But
And then they had the yeah. But at this point, they're still around.
right. Okay, he works for Black Sun. I think. I mean, can I just roll a use the force and see about just like knocking and well, no, that wouldn't do anything. Could I just roll a use the force and see if I can knock him out?
With the force.
Yeah, just like put him to sleep.
Permanently or just unconscious
Just-
again.
Just put him unconscious. That's all. Just like, without like hitting him.
But hitting him is so fun.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay.
I don't think there's a particular force power that
Right.
Does
That's why
that.
I'm like, can I just? Right. Like I'm just like, yeah, I feel like it would be possible.
yeah.
I cast Force Drowsy on him.
Except for
Wait,
not
not
in this
one.
instance. He turns
working.
and glares at you. Ah, Jedi.
Well, there's always the old-fashioned way.
You've woken him up more.
I mean, wait, does he realize what's happened? I mean, really?
And he's starting to become more aware as the time went on.
Okay.
Well, should we arrest this guy and sneak him back to our ship?
I don't know about arresting a Black Sun agent who has alleged connections to Republic senators. I don't know if that would go very well.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Like, but we can't just let him go.
True.
The question is, what do we do with this guy
I
now?
mean,
The thought running through his mind is like, I know a good airlock.
I mean,
there
officially,
are
Keep Anna away
alternative.
from the airlock. Keep this Twi'lek away from airlock.
I mean, you know, anything could happen.
That's true.
Not me making Jedi try and compromise on their vows.
Yeah, tell that to your secret lover.
Oh yeah, NF secret lover Jedi. That I don't know how it's gonna work now that now that Alavanta is her unintentional romantic interest now.
It could be a passing infatuation. You never know.
You never know. We'll see. I want to search this guy's like pockets and stuff. See if he has anything on him.
Yeah. So he has some credits and a data card on him, as well as obviously he's got his clothing and his mask that he wore to the masquerade.
What's on this data card?
You'll have to have a look. Ha ha ha.
Is it encrypted?
It is encrypted.
Bollocks.
Yes, bollocks would be really handy right now. BOWLUX, yeah.
Oh, hey. Not what I meant. That's good. I will attempt to crack the code.
A natural 20!
Oh my god.
You look at it and it's like, oh yeah, I know this, and just instantly it opens up.
Yeah, Black Sun encryption?
Chump change. And you see...
This just makes Anna much more suspicious.
Good thing you don't know anything about anything going on in this room.
And so information flies up the data pad. It seems to be information on shipments and the route that they would take.
Ooh.
And
Look at him out a rescue mission.
other details.
I wanna... Do I have like blank data cards or something?
You
I
could
don't.
probably purchase them if you wanted to, but if you don't currently
Not right
have
now,
them.
yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess I should add this data card.
Yeah.
What's this
Like, oh, you
called?
have slave data card question mark? Question on there.
Yeah, because we don't know what's on the other one.
Oh, you could say Black Sun data card probably for now. As an identifier. If it's in your inventory, as long as you know what it's for and which it is.
I put decrypted Black Sun data card.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should put data card that I had.
Yeah.
In here, what should I put that as?
You
that I
could
got.
call it Bontra data card. Because it came from the dude, I guess. That's how you spell his name. That's it. Meanwhile, Supe, in talking about jizz with Elvis Bontra.
Yeah, we're talking
And
about
getting
random stuff.
Deep into a conversation about the nuances of the music. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just gonna say, I'm something of a musician myself.
Oh, was that exactly? Sorry.
He's something of a musician
Oh,
himself.
yeah, of course. So now Supe has the face of Willem Dafoe.
Are you trying to convince this guy that you're a musician, or is this just idle talk?
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Oh no! Persuasion! The music talk has gotten so deep that I'm just waiting for you guys interrogating the guy.
Gets a side gig as a musician. I mean, it does remind me of the Rogue Squadron comics, how there was the Celestin that loved music, and then the Quarren and that loved music, and they had their discussions about it.
Persuade first, persuasion. Where's persuasion?
It's in alphabetical order. There we are. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, really? I'd love to hear you play.
Not today because we're on a mission. I'm just waiting for the others.
Your mission is complete, is it not?
Yeah, but they've been gone for a long time now. For some reason, I don't know why. They could be in trouble.
Maybe they just want a break from you, yeah?
They could be in trouble.
Oh, then
They
please.
they
Don't
could
let
be
me
in
keep
trouble,
you.
or I'm just gonna slowly walk away. Just like, and then wonder where the others are.
If you wish to talk again, I'll be around. Alright. Now, Supe,
What?
let me check the skills.
Bro now has.
It will
freaking
probably be
musician talent.
survival if you're trying to find them. As in, you're trying to track them.
What, are we supposed to sniff the air? Or look for footprints? In a metal ship?
Yeah, like.
And it doesn't really account for Star Wars settings where, does it? Let me double check what it says. Yeah. It does say no direction. You know which direction is north. You need to be trained to find tracks and stuff, that makes sense. You are trained in survival. I forgot that. So you would be able to track them. So you would be able to track them.
He just has like a sixth sense about this. Like, I
Yes.
think they went this way.
You got a pretty good idea based on their behaviour. And then you go down and you walk. You're there and the door's shut, but you're like, yeah, I know they're in there.
I just got a knock and like, hey guys, what are you doing there? I've been talking music with a client for so long. I'm now very, very thirsty.
Oh.
Alavant and Jaren probably still have their glasses of water there.
Yeah, they do.
TC with the tray with the glass of water on there, serious?
Wait, I got this image where they were interrogating the guy, slapping him and everything, and it was like, and then NF is just getting beaten up while TC has just a tray in the background.
The Juros is getting slapped around and interrogated while TC's just holding the tray with like a butler in the background.
That makes the image earlier of NF being beaten up by the Duros much more worse, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have the water back then. I may need to go get the water after we knocked the guy out.
He was
Okay.
just
I
looking at Ennett being beaten up with his arms in the air like, oh no, what are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
This poor droid's been traumatized. First you kill his previous owner, and then give him a memory wipe.
He's not been traumatized. He doesn't remember it.
And then he's just getting traumatized again. It's like every time we need a memory wipe him. Alright. Yes, he knocked on the door.
I just got an echo, guys. Hello. Whatever you're doing there, do it faster. With the metal arm.
Yeah, the clang, clang, clang of the metal arm on the metal door rather than the normal organic arm on the door.
So I actually have a suggestion, Padawan Jaren.
Yo, yeah, what's that?
We can't take him to the Republic authorities because, you know, the Senate. We could take him to the Jedi Council.
Okay, and what are you thinking they would do with him?
Well, I mean, the Jedi, they're, you know, sort of part of the Republic, but if they have him, I feel like they could contain the guy, and the Jedi are hopefully not in any sort of cahoots with Black Sun.
Next minute,
Well,
unveils this whole corruption in the Jedi. Yeah.
I mean, not to my knowledge. But I can't necessarily say that there isn't any connection. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know.
Their only other option is we kill the guy.
Okay.
Supei's just standing outside not hearing anything because it's soundproofed.
So we're kind of, so we are taking this guy.
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, we can't just leave him, though. Our other option is what? To kill him?
Yeah, I could just plug him right here if you want.
Personally, I'd rather you didn't.
I mean, he is a slaver. He's not really worth keeping alive.
I mean, you have a point.
Clang, clang, clang on the door again. Supei.
It's like, I'm just gonna, like, reach out with my senses real quick here.
Yep.
Or should I just roll a perception check? Well, I'm gonna use the force in place of a perception check. Because I'm gonna see if I can sense who it is on the door.
I'll just grab another bottle of water.
Rolling a survival check now. A survival check for knocking on a... What are you doing?
Wait, do I have to roll a survival check?
Okay, I got water.
That's what you have! You just rolled a survival check!
Oh yeah, that was for
You just
tracking you
rolled
down.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because that just popped up. I was like, what? Why are you rolling a survival check for knocking on the door? Okay, I missed that.
No,
It just
knocking
popped
on the
up,
door
like, for
doesn't need a
some
check.
reason.
That's something everyone can do unless you're completely armless.
Okay.
So yeah, you can
So,
tell it's
I can-
Supei. He's got a
I
very
can definitely
distinctive
sense him.
presence in the Force.
Like, it's Supei and it's Supei at the door.
Okay.
I mean, we'll have to let him in on this at some point.
Well, we could just have him make the guy some soup, and you know, it might kill him.
You know, that would be that. I'm willing to go with that. Let's let him in. Alavanta, can you get the door?
Meanwhile, all of this has been heard
There-
by TC11.
There's two outcomes for this. The soup either kills him or it makes him fall in love with Supei.
Either one I'm fine with.
What happens if it goes right in the middle? What happens then?
He gets food.
We're not completely evil capturers.
Alright, so the door
Say that
opens,
now.
and Supe sees a scene of this beaten up Juros manacled to a chair with Jaren and Elevanta surrounding him. And TC standing in the background with a tray with 2 glasses of water on it.
Oh, and can I say, like, I have like a black eye or something where he hit me?
Oh yeah.
He did that 1
And
point of
your
damage.
outfit got a little bit scuffed because you fell on the ground.
I'm just gonna ask, okay, which one of you got drunk?
All right, give me a minute. You know what? Supe, let's step outside for a minute. I'm gonna explain what's going on here. Like, let's close the door real quick. Okay. That Duros is a slaver who works for Black Sun.
Oh, for a minute I thought that ended up seduced some guy.
Does Supe know who Black Sun are?
I guess I could try. What was it again?
Yeah,
Galactic lore,
knowledge
right?
galactic lore.
Yeah, galactic lore.
Oh no. Chances are he's not gonna know this.
Okay, so you have heard the name, but you don't, and you sort of know it's an illegal organization. I'd say because of your master, that's where you heard it from.
Master enabler.
Master Ina Blyer.
Yeah.
Because she works in the underworld more. Even if she's left you behind because she thinks it's better for you not to join her in the last in-between adventures.
I wonder why. Why could that possibly be a thing?
So you've heard about Black Sun from when you've been out with her before. But yes, the quip about Annette falling in love with some guy.
Of course he would assume that, considering, you know, it's what he does.
Yes,
Right.
the unofficial bard. The unofficial bard.
It's gonna spread a rumor in the Jedi.
Is it really a rumor at this point?
No, it's gonna spread a rumor at this point.
No, but like, is it really a rumor if it's true?
Mm.
Slander, I say.
It's true. Even if it's true, it can still be slander. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Black Sun's right. Like, have you gotten the information from him?
we've got some. We need to get a little. Whip something up to offer him. The
Oh, like a
food-wise,
fish slap.
you Well, I was thinking like actual food. I want
Oh.
to see what we can get out of him if we feed him.
Good old Jaren playing the good cop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you guys wanted to slap him with a fish.
However,
not
Supe
here.
makes these connections in his brain.
The connection is
Uh,
he's thinking he could still be interrogated for more information. I guess I could become something. Which one's cooking again? I forgot what.
We use survival for cooking.
Survival. Like whip, stir,
And-
stir, whip, stir, stir, whip.
And you have a bonus to them because your species trait is a +4 to any check involving cooking.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, here's some food.
So that means he actually rolled a 20.
Yeah, so that means you actually did good. So you go to the kitchen, making a wide berth around not Chad. And then come back with soup. You guys, or Jaren's probably still outside, I guess, waiting for him. And just smells it and goes, oh, that's actually not bad. That's
You're pretty good. Who's gonna feed this guy? It ain't gonna be me. I have big muscular arms.
Yeah, TC feed him.
We're just gonna.
I don't want to break his neck.
Give him food. Okay.
I should all go into the room then.
Yep.
I'll just put soup there then.
What does he make? What did we make? I should.
Yeah, what kind of soup?
Soup. What food do they have in? What food do they have? A meat soup, a meat soup of type of some sort.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look. You didn't have anything in your inventory already, so it's some general food
it was
supplies.
the kitchen.
Yeah, you got it from the kitchen. No, I was just seeing if you
Yeah,
had
like, it
any
was the
specific ones, like whatever we picked up before. You've got general food supplies, and you added some of your special herbs and spices. And it's a meat-based soup. The bantha chunks.
And do I have that? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, you haven't given it to anyone yet.
Oh. He's not gonna die, is he?
You rolled
I would like
well
to
on
There's
just-
opposite.
Just point out the way our characters are laid out around this dude is like a certain meme.
Oh no! I thought that'd be more like.
Oh, they can't fit around the room.
But yes, no, get it. So, unless you're intentionally cooking that with some sort of poison in it, but I don't think you have any poison on you to be able to put in it.
Okay, so it's just regular meat soup from the kitchen.
Yeah.
So you didn't
You know,
say
to cook it
anything
that
about
well, you
poison.
probably found some frozen and just reheated it. Nah, you probably cook it from scratch and do fairly well on that one. So are you gonna give it to
no.
the guy?
I have a big strong arm. I'm not gonna give it to him. I might break his neck if I spoon feed him.
He's such a big, strong arm. You try to spoon feed him and just shove the spoon through the back of his
Yeah,
head.
I'm not gonna be the one responsible if he breaks his neck because I spoon fed him and because.
Well, he
gonna give
looks
that
up
one
at you
to
and goes, "Who are you?"
I'm the one who's saving your life.
Persuasion roll.
Oh no. Are we serious? Are we seriously playing the good cop now?
He fully believes that you're going to save his life.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh boy. This will be interesting. If nothing else.
Yeah.
I believe that one.
Your persuasion's OP. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can't even do some force things. All I can do is just persuade.
Yeah, your rolls are a bit better since you leveled up, so there is that. And Alavanta's still doing the of the servo wrench against her palm.
Of course.
Alavanta is playing the bad cop.
Alavant is just the hired
He
muscle.
doesn't even know what bad cop is.
She's just the hired muscle in the room. She's just standing there
She's
looking
just taking
menacing.
Inep's lead and looking menacing, standing there menacingly.
Yep.
Contrasted by TC. He looks totally out of place.
Who has a tray of water on him apparently.
Yeah, he's got a tray with 2 glasses of water on it. Inep's holding the other glass, or has put it back on the tray empty. Whichever you prefer.
I'm just gonna take the tray from TC11 and just give him the bowl of soup.
Okay.
So he please like, could you please?
So
feed the
you're
guy?"
now holding a tray with glasses on it, and TC's got
in one
the
arm.
soup.
In one arm, that is.
Yeah. How dexterous are you? You're quite dexterous, so I'd say you don't need to roll for it. If you had like a normal dexterity, I'd say, you probably have to roll to make sure that you can hold it properly with one hand, just for flavour. Okay, TC
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
is going to try and feed the Duros with soup, who's looking at you like, how are you going to save me from this?
You know, just eat the soup, man. Like,
Oh, TC actually
it's gonna
didn't
make you
roll
feel
too
better.
bad for dexterity for picking up the spoon and feeding it.
We are
In
wasting
this-
so many good rolls on this.
Oh no. So, in a strange fashion, it's almost like TC is feeding a baby as you see the Duros eating the soup. Being carefully spoon-fed by TC.
he's not making the here comes the train now sounds now, is it?
Open
Come on,
wide.
Mr. Duros.
Here comes the spaceship.
Right.
No, not quite that far. But it's in strange contrast to the moment before where he was being interrogated and slapped around.
So he's like, what the hell is going on?
He's just like looking at Supe pleadingly, please just get me out of here. Just get...
So just to reiterate, he was fist fighting with Enep, and then before Jaren comes along and then tied him and interrogated him, and now he's being fed spoon fed by.
To reiterate, him and Enep were going to make a deal, which Enep then just straight up tried to punch him, which missed, and then he beat up Enep until she pulled out a, and then Jaren came along and she managed to get a stun blast at him, and then he knocked the Juros out. Jaren knocked the Juros out, and Enep tied him up to a chair. And they started interrogating him. And now, you come in going, I'm going to save your life, and get the droid to feed him soup.
I mean, totally reasonable. Totally reasonable. There's nothing to be worrying about that one.
So he's just confused on what's going to happen next, and he just wants... He believes that you're going to save his life, so he's like, oh, just please get me out of here.
He doesn't know that his life is already ruined.
Omoemo Shinderu.
Oh, I mean, do we know? Did he know that he's gonna be taken to the Jedi? I mean, that's a much better.
They talked about it in front of him, but they ended up like Supe doesn't know what they ended up on, but he knows that they pretty much landed on killing him. Well, that's what he believes, because that's also how everyone in the business operates.
Well, he knows I'm dead set on killing him.
Yeah. And the
Well, I think we
Jedi's
all know
there
that.
like, he'll probably end up killing me.
I could say to him, we're gonna bring you to the Jedi.
Supe doesn't know that.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know, it was like he just remembers like, you know what? He may still have more information. Best that they handle it, since you know, the Jedi is
Well, it's not particularly a
traveling over
Jedi
the
matter,
galaxy.
so the general thought would be to hand him over to Republic security forces to pursue
I guess that's true, though, isn't it?
things. Yeah, that'd be the train of thought that would naturally occur, compared to Enep and Jaren knowing more about Black Sun and knowing about the Senator connection, which Supe didn't hear about.
Can I ask why he's doing this? Can I ask why he's doing this? Like, why did you join the gang?
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Roll up persuasion. I've been rolling persuasion like 4 hours.
You're good at it. You're good at it.
See, look at that.
See, look at that. You just aren't failing any persuasions.
Like, did you join a gang? Gang? A criminal organization?
Yeah, criminal organization.
There you go.
There you go. It all began when I was a boy.
Oh.
Oh God, no.
And he regales you with a long tale of how he grew up on the streets and life was hard, and the only way to get ahead was to be able to join the organization and gain some kind of status and money and power through that.
You want to join us on our travels?
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
You can redeem yourself.
No, he
You
can't.
can use your you can
He's
you
a-
can use your skills for good.
He's a slaver.
so
You can use your skills for money if you have to for depending.
both NF and Supe roll persuasion, and then whoever wins, he'll believe.
What is this? What is this drama? Holodrama.
We cannot have this guy.
Yeah!
Like,
NF wins the argument.
just barely.
Just barely.
And it was apparently adamant that the guy dies.
The only good slaver is a dead slaver.
That's the Sith way.
Well, good thing I'm not a Jedi.
I'm just looking silently at Jared and it was like, I'm shaking my head.
I don't know either of you.
What an eclectic mix.
We could give him we could give him to the client. The client would know what to do with him.
No! No! He's literally here by invitation.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh you didn't use that part.
Everybody's here by invitation.
We're all here by invitation.
I need popcorn.
Popcorn.
This is the crime arc of the entire saga.
Honestly,
some shady stuff.
I don't even know anymore. I don't know.
I lost the plot. I'm just rolling along with you guys.
The funny thing is, we never
Like-
got to the plot this episode.
Like
No, this isn't even the plot. This isn't even the plot. This isn't even the
there is no plot.
It's now a plot. But it was just a side
This whole
thing.
thing is a side quest. This is a side quest.
It was like, yeah, you guys could do that if you want, but you don't really have to.
Yeah. Now we've got the whole
We'll
thing
just-
about it.
He has information. He has more information on the Black Suns than he need. So we need him alive. We could bring him to
So-
the Republic.
So to clarify,
But we cannot give him to the Republic. The number of senators associated with Black Sun is too high to risk.
Okay,
this.
I've heard an argument then that the Jedi would protect him.
Maybe. I don't know if it's worth it.
TC's looking between each of you going, I'm so confused. It's like,
Can we just roll the Force? Can we just roll the Force? Use the Force
For
and then
what?
so we could
What?
try
You
to
guys have
gain
the-
some answer. Try to
Like a
gain some
Force insight?
outside wisdom
so you want to
or
try and
something else.
persuade him to answer a question?
No, like so we could gain wisdom from the Force on what to do.
Well, to guide your path.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
Is that a force point thing? Is that listed? I'd say it's a force point thing.
Oh, it's
So
a
you
force
could
point.
use a
Damn.
force point to gain some guidance. Because you don't use them enough, so here's another use for them. It's a bit like, I think, in the Conan RPG, Cam, how it's like you could use a resource to get some direction at one point. If I remember
Oh,
right.
yeah. Yeah, with the... well, whatever those dice were called. I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Their version of force points.
Yeah.
Fate points?
Yeah, that's it. You'll be using the same way. Destiny points, I would say, can be used for specifically seeing if you need guidance towards your chosen destiny.
I don't even have any destiny points.
No, because you don't have a destiny. That sounds hard. But that's the facts. So
This is just
We
a
don't have
wedding.
destinies. We're just Jedi.
you can use
so,
a force
there's
point
no,
and you can do that.
Can I? Okay. I'm just gonna look at him. He seems decent enough.
Well, so you should have 8 force points since you leveled up.
Wait, I should have 8?
Yeah, and you're level 6,
Oh,
not
yeah.
level 5. You must have forgotten to put those in. That's alright. I've fixed that now.
I guess I
Because
could
you get
use
full
one?
force points every time you level up.
I guess I could use one? Like, I'm gonna use one force point. Force guide me. Guide us on this mission.
So how does
What
Supe
to do?
visualize the force?
Ooh.
Like cooking. You go from a simple, like, the tiny things, like, you gotta cook up chop the onions, the garlic, and then you put it in one pan. or is it the what do you call this thing, or something else depending on the food,
Yeah,
and then you mix it up. That's
so
how
like the
he sees
pot
the force.
or something.
Yeah, like a pot. I
So-
was thinking of the word, but I forgot the word.
You close your eyes and focus on the force, seeking guidance. And as you do so, you feel the force flowing through you in a way that feels new to you, like you haven't really experienced this before. And you feel like you can smell things, and you feel in the force that everyone near you and all parts of the universe are like ingredients. Some don't mix, some do, others don't influence the flavour of the dish either way. And in this way, you can see what kind of ingredient the gyros is. And that also, if an ingredient is missing from a dish, then there may be wider repercussions for how the dish turns out. Whether good or bad, you don't know. It would just be different.
Oh, that's a bit big, though, isn't it?
Welcome to the Force.
I'm just gonna say, I feel as if we need him alive. The Force needs him for something. Like the Force needs him for something. he, he may be able to help us in our looking in the Black Sun, alive than dead. There.
Is this the same mystical energy field that told you to carry along a dark side plant?
No, that was. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. No comment.
Well, if we keep him alive, we cannot turn him over to authorities. Not until we solve this mystery.
But if he's dead, someone's about to look for him, and that may tip the hand that you can't go back to the Black Sun since he gave us information. They were gonna want him dead.
Ooh, that is actually a good point. They'd
So
kill
his
him
only
just
choice
for folding an interrogation, yeah.
So he needs to lay low for some time.
Hmm.
We have any ship?
This is actually a fair point. I didn't think about that.
And yes, you do have a general stock transport that brought you here for the mission. Since there's
One of
not
us
a
has to
place the
keep
public
keep an
transport
eye on
goes
him.
to.
One of us can keep an eye on him on the ship.
But what do we do with him when we get back to Coruscant?
Uh, since he's too big to be in public trial, we could send him to the Jedi. The Master would know more things what to do about this one. They could know someone in the Republic Senate that that would ensure proper steps are taken.
We cannot trust the Senate. He has
No,
contacts
no,
in the Senate.
The Jedi knows some people in the Senate, like friends and allies. And not just like make make Master Windu. We know some people. Question mark on that.
Why would Master Windu know anybody?
He's old enough. He's,
I feel like Yoda would be like the obvious target here if he's old enough.
yeah, and Master Yoda.
Mace Windu isn't that old.
How old is he? I forgot how old he was in the. I don't think the book ever explained how old
He's like
he was.
40.
That is old, middle age. I'm just kidding.
For a
I'm just
Jedi
kidding.
Master, that's relatively young.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I thought he was like 60 or something because like I know that the Jedi are slow to age, I think, or something along those lines.
The Force keeps
No,
them.
that's not a thing.
I mean, the Force does help
Well, like-
extend their life.
Yeah, like
to a
extend
point.
their life. Well, that's what I meant, like extend their life, like
How
so
that
It doesn't
would
really
have-
slow their aging down.
No.
I
And
know,
you
I was
have
just
different
thinking it
types of
reflects on their-
medical science in Star Wars as well that extends people's lives longer.
Yeah,
So that
he's
would-
like he's not yet 50. He's like, so this is we said what, this is like this is
Like
2 years after
Phantom Menace. I think
the
that's
Phantom
what
Menace
we
we said. So
yeah.
yeah, he's like 42 right now.
Master Yoda would know what to do. Okay. At this point, Obi-Wan wasn't still. Was he already a Jedi like like in the council? It was not yet, right?
No, he's a knight
That's-
at this point because he was knighted after Phantom Menace.
Yeah. I was just kind of confused. Was when did this when that happened? I think.
He,
We need him alive
yeah.
because he may have more information or connections that we could use. One that we could make it easy to get this Black Sun organization. Yeah.
So, I really don't like that I'm agreeing with Supe.
I know, right?
Because this guy has met middlemen that work for the senators. He would know them by sight.
Right.
Supe here with the in real life persuasion roll.
Why am I the voice of reason now?
I don't know. Why are you the voice of reason?
This is very weird because I almost had Jaren convinced to just kill the guy.
I was hoping you would make. I was hoping that Supe would make something poisonous.
Right.
You know.
And then it wouldn't be our fault.
Plausible deniability.
Right. Like, yeah, we just told him to make him some soup. We didn't realize he'd kill him.
We didn't know he was allergic to nuts.
Yeah. I guess we have to keep him alive.
For now.
I like the sound of that.
It looks at Supe. Like you said you would save my life. Thank you.
This is a very interesting turn of events.
And this is just a side plot, apparently.
Yeah, this had
it's
nothing
This
to do
isn't
with what
even
we
the
were
main
supposed to
plot. But hey, we're rolling with it now, aren't we?
There is no main plot right now.
True.
We passed the plot. Like this is a side quest that for some reason we decided to go with.
This is now going to be a main plot.
This is a filler episode that's
Yeah.
going to get picked up on later.
Right.
Filler episode that 2 seasons later turns out to not be filler.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes, right?
I don't know. TCW is just a bunch of filler.
Mm.
This is looking more like a.
I mean,
a
it
cop show
literally its whole purpose is to be filler.
It's true.
now. This is looking to be a cop show now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess you'd have to agree on like the method of transportation and all that.
We could sneak him into the ship that we were brought in.
I don't think we really have to sneak him.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
conducting like a business transaction, bro. Our business is he's our prisoner.
End of story.
And, you know, if anybody asks, we can just bluff him and say that he was part of like the hijackers.
And we're taking him back to the Republic space.
Yeah.
Hey, we could.
That sounds like a. That sounds decent enough, I guess.
Alright.
So is this pretty much the end?
Is it?
I mean, of what we're doing here, I feel like we've closed the. I feel like we've closed the door on what's going on here, unless we want to review the data, unless we want to review the data pad that I like. Unless we want to review that data card that I got. So.
Oh yeah, we could do that. And
I mean, it just see.
try and
it-
crack
it-
that other data card I have that I never could get
It
into.
seems that there's something involving Neimoidian droids, so likely the
Are you cutting out there?
Yeah, the last part at least. Oh, I thought that was my internet.
Last I heard was something to do with Neimoidian droids.
right.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah, cool.
it's like, do we want to review that, or do we want to end this little side quest?
I mean,
You could put it. Depends on what the. We have to go back to the ship now.
I guess we could review the data like on our way back to Coruscant or whatever.
Yeah, you can.
So we could say we're
Okay.
leaving and like watching the thing like on the way.
Yeah, that works. So,
Although I'm not sure how Cal wants to proceed with this, since I assume this is a plot hook.
it would be now.
Yep.
How do I do that?
I didn't
How do I
expect
do
this turn
this
of
again?
events, actually. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't expect this turn of events. We were just talking about jizz and now apparently it's
A simple conversation about jizz turned into, a fist fight and, making soup and then convincing Inept to not kill a slaver.
So, because you did a good job making the soup, you have extra that you can take with you. Because you made a big pot of it, obviously. You don't just skimp on making one bowl of soup.
free ingredient is free ingredient. I haven't wasted a good free ingredient.
So you make it to the ship. Juros is being compliant after everything that's happened. Seems to trust Supe the most.
Said no one ever.
Because he said, I'm going to save your life, and he actually did.
That's just what he thinks.
Yes, of course.
He's at least extended the guy's life, which is more than the guy had any hope for.
Yeah. And I guess you want to review that information on the data card. So, the information includes something about, it's no real details, but information that there's a couple of Neimoidians that fled from the Battle of Naboo to then start their own private factory to research improvements on droids. They were heard to be on or around near Ord Mantell. That would be where the rumours popped up.
Okay.
So now we have two main quests.
Yes.
I feel like this is like an RPG like Skyrim or something, where it's like, okay, our main quest is to go to Ord Mantell, but we just got this faction-specific quest with Black Sun.
Well, that could turn out to be part of the main plot or something.
It could. You never know. I wonder if Black Sun was like financially connected to the Trade Federation. I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, it would make sense. They are corrupt.
I don't think there's anything about that.
Pretty sure it was not long ago, well, not long before Phantom Menace, that Maul took out the other Black Sun leaders.
Oh, so they're probably not on good terms with the Trade Federation right now.
Yeah. It would have gotten in the way of the Trade Federation, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So the Black Sun's like weak right now.
Yeah. Weaker than normal. I mean, they've been rebuilding in the in-between time. I think that's the
but I
Darth Maul Ron Mars comics.
Mm-hmm.
They cover those bits.
But still, though, I mean,
So,
like Black Sun
yeah.
is not like at the height of its power or anything.
No.
When does Shizor take over? Because I know it's towards the end of the Clone Wars that he's around, but I don't know if he's.
He pretty much took over after this. After Maul killed Garen, Shizor pretty much just took over.
Mm.
Okay, so Shizor is currently building the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much just rebuilding everything right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a planet called Paul King.
Spell that.
Paulking.
Paul King?
Yeah. Oh, it's obviously someone's name.
They couldn't just make it Vulcan or something.
So I guess the question is also, are you going to go to Coruscant or directly follow a lead somewhere?
I feel like it would be a bad move to go and move in on the Black Sun stuff without doing like a lot of more research with way more resources, because we know where the clearinghouse is, but we don't know any passwords, we don't know anything, and I don't feel like this guy that we have would have that stuff because he's just a middleman.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we would need to like dig more info up on the organization.
Hmm.
Which I feel like means we're gonna have to work with law enforcement at some point.
Somewhere
Like
like
Oh no.
Corset
like maybe
and the Green Jedi.
Yeah. Or that's brilliant.
Brilliant. This is why you're the GM.
Always keeping
Oh,
things
hey.
in mind.
I'm just looking at my map here. There's Shinbone.
Gotta love that.
But if you guys want to follow up on the Ord Mantell lead, we can do that. I don't care. Or we can go to Coruscant. I don't care.
Yeah, it'd just be if you're going straight to Ord Mantell, you'd be dragging the Duras along with you.
Right, that's the problem.
I'd rather go back to Coruscant and get him off our hands.
And discuss the information with the Jedi Council, report back and all that, I guess, too.
Yeah. I feel like if the Jedi knew that we were doing an investigation into the Black Sun with ties to like the Republic Senate, that they would probably keep the guy prisoner there without telling the Republic.
Mm.
You know, like
Right.
it's not like we're gonna like never give the guy over. It's just that we don't have enough info yet to figure out who's to be trusted or not.
Right.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's
So to Coruscant.
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 Yep.
Oh, Galactic Center isn't where Coruscant is exactly.
This is unexpected plot. I never expected.
Ah, nobody expects the Black Sun Inquisition. The Black Sun Inquisition.
God damn it.
I'm having a brain fart on where Coruscant is, so that's fine. You're there anyway.
It's on the outer core area.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Ah, yeah, duh. I was staring right at there.
To be fair, the map is kind of big. It's easy to get lost.
Yeah. The circle disappeared when I shifted it. I'll reload the tab. So, anything that you're going to keep from the Jedi Council when you report it?
There you are.
You don't mention about Martha.
And you
I think it
report
mentioned
that
that,
you
like-
fought the Dark Side Adept and all that, and that's who kidnapped the daughter.
Yep.
And that during the mission, we encountered a whole nother plot
Mm-hmm.
entirely on accident.
Yeah, they
Yep.
bring you in to talk to the council since you're involved.
You know, maybe this, like,
This move here by Supe will finally get him in good graces with his master.
Right.
Yeah, the Masters will be checking up on their Padawans. This was also a successful solo mission for the Padawans here.
Right. We're
Yeah.
one step closer to our goal.
Which means that you don't necessarily have to go past that particular stage of becoming a Jedi Knight now, because you've successfully completed a solo mission. I'll go over here so I can read the name Coruscant, I guess. Well, it's right there. Anyway, so Lee, are the Jedi going to narc on Annette
Wait, oh,
for
For what?
airlocking Zasha?
you guys
Well, we
don't.
don't know how Zasha got out. We don't know what happened.
Okay,
We just
so
know that she ended up out there at some point.
I didn't know. I didn't remember if you guys picked up on the subtext.
No,
Well, I
I
don't-
believe we
I don't think-
did not.
I don't think Jaren even saw her corpse on the outside. It was just
No,
far as I know-
it was Supe saw a corpse on the outside while he was failing his piloting.
Yes. So
Jaren has
that-
no idea.
Oh, unless Supe said something to him.
And is Supe going to
Right.
report that I saw her corpse in space? Or
There was a
that
minor
he thought
detail.
it'd be fun to pilot the ship and then almost drove it into the planet?
Yeah, you gonna put that part in your report?
Like he was so focused on trying to correct the thing so that the corpse became a minor issue.
And the whole thing about seducing not Chad.
Yeah, is that going in the official reports?
Is that gonna be part of the report? I mean, It was
Yeah,
for
you're
the
the
mission.
one that would choose to report it or not.
It was for the mission, and then it's gonna be stated. He gave. I took. Supe took a uh data. What was it called? Data pad or something.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
data pad, I'm pretty sure.
Data pad
it was the whole last
containing.
terminal that you picked up, and then they took the data card out of it when he gave it to
Yeah, and then
NF.
which contained the slaves that was about to be sold.
Yeah, slaves
Yeah,
on
we've
offer.
never actually cracked the code.
Yeah,
have we, on that one?
did you do that on the way to Coruscant?
We can say that if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to try using computer?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's enough to get into that one and see that it's an index of slaves, basically, that will be for sale.
Okay, I'm gonna change the name of this in my slave index data card. No longer a question mark.
Yeah. And so as you look through, you see a bunch of data cards, bunch of slaves of various types, not just Twi'leks.
Do I notice if my sister is one of the Twi'leks?
Roll the perception.
Vicky.
You don't notice.
Ookie.
Like that really does sound like an Annette voice there. Oh, okay. Exactly like that.
So wait, where are we?
So you're on the way to Coruscant. You decrypted that data card, but yeah, you're on Coruscant reporting to the Jedi Council basically. But we're just summarizing
Okay.
what you do and don't tell them.
Okay.
And then of course NF's along because she was involved with the mission, and the Duros is just being dragged along with you.
Right. Okay. All right.
And are the Jedi cool with our plan of them keeping this dude prisoner while we try and pump information out of him and stuff?
Yeah, they like yes, investigate more. We must keep the Duros safe. We will. Until more we have learned.
Thank you, Master Jedi.
Why is Yoda laughing?
You're just crazy, dog.
How wonderful the mind of a child.
Yoda, no. Out of context, Yoda.
If anyone of the Jedi wish to talk to their masters or any contacts or anything, they can. Otherwise, it's probably a good spot to leave it and not start
Okay.
the big other lot of the adventure until we have more time.
Right.
I just find it funny that the entire thing has been derailed.
No, this is how it
I wanna-
goes. This is the beauty of a TTRPG and not any like video game or something is it can go any direction, and it works so well.
Yeah, like I said, literally the only thing I can think of that I've played that goes anything like this is like Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever, an Elder Scrolls game, where there's just
Right.
so many side quests that you can just accidentally bump into other
Yeah.
quests and just start them.
And even then, you're still limited by what they programmed in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's just great to have all the options.
Plus,
And
you
don't
know, that
forget,
stuff's-
Jaren, you have that Rhodian contact.
Yeah, but he's, as far as
To
last
remind
I
you
knew,
that you-
he's right.
Have a point of contact with him anyway.
Yeah. I forgot we were. I forgot about that guy. He, you know.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
only
while.
used. I only used him briefly.
He became a contact because you intimidated him and didn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
How a Jedi like?
So
On Jedi, like that's like one of the most Jedi things
Yeah.
I've done.
yeah, in the whole entire. Master Inablia compliments you on the completed mission, then, Supe, and that you've done well and that you've made improvements since last time you went out on your own.
Thankfully, there were no dark side plans.
Next time on Star Wars Saga Edition. And oh no, I'm having a moment. Persons of note. Master Kanos is proud of you as well, Jaren, but also is like, yes, I was confident that you would do well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess you guys, meta-wise, can decide which plot hook you want to chase up first.
I'd say we have the Jedi here work on Oh Boy while we go do the main quest. But it's up to you guys.
I mean, I'm in favor of that.
Because I feel
That
like...
would be funny though.
What's that?
If the Black Suns apparently was connected really to the what planet was it? What planet was it?
Or Mantel's where the main quest is.
Yeah, or Magtel one. Yes. It turns out that the CIS or whatever, the Remodian is using underground resources to the factory or something.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, I'm just speculating here. Really.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, cool. So we'll main quest it up next time.